Kansas City at Denver. Let me just say right now, we like Green Bay. We like Washington. We like the Giants. We like Pittsburgh. We got 3 dogs right now, 4 dogs right now. Kansas City at Denver. The Chiefs have the Dolphins and the Eagles coming up. How much are they going to show? Historically terrible at covering 3.5 or more. I've just repeated it again. Dogs, 60 games above 500 in the division games against the spread past decade. No Nick Bolton. And I thought that was a huge, huge difference for them in the first time these guys played a few weeks ago when we had, I think the line was 11, 10.5. It closed at 10.5. The Chiefs won by 11. I already feel like this Denver team is different than that team. Like Javonte Williams has gotten so much better in the past 2 weeks. You can see his explosiveness and the defense. I think we didn't know if that was the Chiefs offense or the Broncos defense, but I do think it was a little bit more of the Broncos defense than we thought when they held them to so few points, because the Broncos play very well against the Packers. So I feel good about taking the Broncos here.
I mean, I don't feel good, but I feel like it's something we have to do. I'm scared of Mahomes with a good defense. It is scary. And like, I go and watch the film
No
and it's
Nick
like,
Bolton, though, and I think that's a big deal.
I
Nick
agree.
Bolton
And
has been
I
playing
agree.
at a top 2-3 level linebacker this
I
season.
agree. But Chad said it, like we have to play the number here. And it stinks it's come down so much. I'm hoping we can still
Yeah.
get 7.5 in contests. But it also makes me feel good where it's like we were ahead of this. We liked it early. It's come
Yep.
down. And, I wish I could have got a lot more down the 8 and the 8.5, but that's how it goes. And I've been all over the 7.5, and now it's down to 7. So this is a scary spot to be in because we talked about it. Like Mahomes eventually was going to correct, right? Eventually the spread stuff was going to correct itself and he would get more towards the median. And the defense, that's the difference. That's been the difference this year. They're in their last 6, I think Evan told us they're 5-1 ATS. Yeah, Mahomes has played well, but if you go back and look, a lot of those numbers they're covering is because of the defense. Like they're turning 7s into 3s, and that's the difference. The first time these two teams played, would they kick 3 freaking field goals? This Denver team, like that was just a death by 1,000 cuts the first time they played. So I got
Fucking
same
brutal.
expectations here. Me and Chad will take the number. We know what we're stepping into here, right? We're taking a terrible team against Mahomes, but Chad's right. Like these big spreads, I think I said it last week. The Chiefs play with their food, and that's kind of been their MO ever since Mahomes has been their starting quarterback. Because they're so good, they sometimes take the foot off the gas a little bit, and it hasn't worked this year. Again, they're 5-1 the last 6, but historically, me and Chad have done well in these spots, so can't avoid it. We'll be on the number. It'll be painful to take 6.5 in the contest if that's what it is. I'd feel a lot better at 7.5.